Bonjour, this is Madam Bayer, and we're going to be working on the numbers 0 to 10. In French, that is les chiffres 0 à 10. In this activity, you're going to watch a video, you're going to take notes, and you will submit your handwritten work. By the end of this chapter, you're going to be able to pronounce, recognize when heard, and spell the numbers 0 through 10, or 0 à 10. So let's get started. Here are the numbers, les chiffres 0 à 10, spelled next to the numeral for you. Please pause the video and copy them into your notes now. All right, so let's discuss how to pronounce these. The first one is the number 0, but you'll notice that there is this funny little mark over that E. That funny little mark starts down low and kind of goes up like you're going to write a letter A, and it's an accent mark called an aigu. We will go over that again in another lesson. Suffices to say that an aigu makes a long A sound. So instead of saying zero, the French say zéro. Try it for me. Zéro. The number 1 is a very guttural sound. You're going to drop your jaw down low, like you're going to say ah, but instead of saying ah, say with that jaw in the same position. Try it for me. From the beginning, zéro, un. The French language has a couple of really interesting things that you're going to notice. One of those is that in many cases, the last consonant of a word is going to be silent. And that happens here with the number 2. The X in the number de is silent. Like make a duck face. And that's gross for the vowel sound. Try it for me. De. From the top. 0, 1, 2. Number 3 is another one of those that is going to have a silent consonant at the end, but it's also going to have a silent letter at the middle. This R is also silent. So when you take out the R sound and the S sound, you're going to get the phrase trois. Répétez trois. From the top. 0, 1, 2, 3. You'll notice that the number 4 looks like the word quarter, but a QU in French makes a hard K sound. So that's going to be quatre, like a cat, quatre. Try it for me one more time, quatre. From the top, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, good job. Number 5 sounds like the word sank, like you sank my battleship. Try it for me, sank. From the top, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We like number 6 because 6 is easy to spell, but it's not going to be pronounced exactly the same. The I in the French language is pronounced like the letter E. So we get six. Try it for me, six. From the top, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, one of the things about the French language is you're going to learn that there are always exceptions to rules. For instance, in a couple of our other ones, like deux and trois, the last consonant was silent. Here, the last consonant is pronounced, but the P in front of it is silent. So don't even let your face try to make the P sound. Imagine that it's not even there. It's going to sound like this, set, as in I set my phone on the table. Répétez set. From the top, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like the number 8 is the hardest by far because the first letter, the H, is a silent letter, which means we're pronouncing based on the U and the I together. The U and the I almost make a W sound. It is going to sound like the word wheat, just like wheat in the field. Okay, try it for me. Wheat. From the top, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9 is easy. It's just neuf. Nothing special, nothing weird. We like it. And we also like number 10, because if you notice, the number 10 and the number 6 are spelled almost exactly alike, which means they're going to rhyme. So if this is six, how are we going to pronounce number 10? You got it, 10. So let's try those last two together. Neuf, 10. Let's start from 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now this next slide I'm going to show you is a little bit about French culture. The French, like many cultures, have a tendency to talk with their hands. And just like us here in the United States, we count with our fingers. But if you look at this graphic, you're going to see that the French count a little differently with their hands than we do. 0 is going to look very similar, but the number 1, rather than having a pointer finger extended, is going to simply open up that thumb. Let's try from the beginning using your hands. Here we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As a quick reminder, you can find all of this in your textbook on page 80. All right, so you've watched the video and you've taken some notes. So now your job is to submit those handwritten notes. You're going to attach it right to the Google Classroom activity, and I'm going to give you 10 points when I see your completed work. Thanks so much. Don't forget to practice counting and practice with your fingers as much as possible.